I can't remember if I've even done a video on this or not, but I got a 2017, I think's what he said, 72-inch diamond brush cutter. Just a standard flow, because I actually got a guy that's a friend of mine just from like the town over. I think he's got a 333 John Deere, and he bought this, I think it was at the end of 17 or beginning of 18 new from I think it was Murphy Tractors where they got it from, is a diamond dealer around here. And he's ran it ever since then. And then now this year he got an 84-inch high flow for his new machine. So, and he's runs that more, and this one was just kind of sitting around here. And this one's also got a little shimmy where he thinks it's the bearings right here in the spindle starting to go out. It's not bad, it's just, I mean, just very little where it kind of shakes when you're running it. But I was able to pick this up from him. I actually feel like I scored a pretty good deal on it. I paid him $2,000 for it, and worst case, if I got to buy a whole new spindle and shaft and housing and everything, it's like $2,800. I actually called Diamond on this exact mower this year, new from them, and it was going to be right at $12,000. So if I can get some bearings in there, maybe sharpen these blades up, worst case, I'll be in that thing for, you know, $4,800, $5,000 or whatever. So that's it's not too bad, especially for, I don't know, considering that I don't use it day in and day out. I just got all that stuff for the water company to mow. But we got the plate off. Like I said, I thought I did a video walking around on this first, but it didn't come off too bad. I mean, there's a shaft that slides down there, and that big piece that bolts on there, but it's not splined or anything. So that was pretty easy, or I guess, or easier than what I thought. And then this will be the hydraulic motor, and I'm gonna see, I think I can take these little deals, I guess, are just so these bolts don't come loose. So I think I'm gonna try to take them off, and then these 4 bolts, and see if I can pop that motor and stuff up. And then there's bolts down here that hold that spindle on, and then that whole spindle should come out. They should be able to look at it and kind of take that apart from there. So yeah, that's kind of my little, I guess another little project I've got going on. So I may try to see about taking that apart, and then, yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can take it apart, see what it's like on the inside. I got the diagram breakdown, and maybe you can get just the bearings and races and all that, and see about fixing that. If the shaft is, you know, in bad shape or whatever, I'll have to get a new one of those, or I may just order the whole thing where you can just unbolt it and bolt the new one in. But I figured it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and take that one apart. I mean, worst case, I got to get a new one anyway, but I'm already almost to that point. Yeah, we'll dive in on taking that off, and then kind of go from there. All right, one thing I am going to do is bust these lines loose, just because I've just done the 1,000-hour service and have fresh oil in that, and I don't know exactly what kind of oil was in this, so I would rather drain this out, and then it'll all be the same, because a lot of these manufacturers run, you know, a little different stuff. Snug. Okay, it did break it loose. Broke the extension. Huh. My air compressor and gun is not the best. Let's see if I can just reach down and. Yep. There's the spindle. All right, there's one disassembled diamond brush cutter. I'm gonna take it over to my friend's shop that where he's working on my dump truck, because he's got a machine, a guy that used to work at a machine shop that's real good, and they're just gonna tear it apart. Like I said, I got the breakdown and all that, so I don't know. I could maybe do it, but I just don't trust myself to be able to take apart and put it back together the way it is. So they can look at it next week and see if we can get some bearings in that, and then I'll get this thing cleaned up and probably try to sharpen the blades a little bit. I don't know, they're pretty rough looking, but for what it cuts, I think they'll probably be all right. But I may hit them with the grinder a little bit and see. But yeah, that was disassembling a 72-inch diamond brush cutter. So we'll kind of check back, or I'll keep you guys updated how. It'd be kind of cool to be over there where I could film taking it apart and putting it back together. It'd be interesting, but like I said, they may work on it when I'm out doing some other stuff. But I just wanted to get this thing kind of redone, gone through, get new bearings in there before I start doing all that mowing here in a month or so. So it'll be good to go. But yeah, that really, aside from the bolts being super tight, which is good, that's what I want, it really is not all that difficult to take apart. So, and when I bought it, they did give me a seal kit, which I think part of it may be for that motor and stuff, but I know one seal will go around the top of that right there on the spindle and the motor. So I've got the seal and stuff. So yeah, it's working out pretty good so far. So we're just gonna call it a night from here, and I'll catch you guys on Monday.